congratulations on winning the Student-Led Teaching Fellowship Award. How does it make you feel?
Ooh, really shocked. Really touched, because I couldn't believe that the students had voted for me and gone to all that trouble. But I am really, really lucky because they're a lovely group. I'm really fortunate. So yeah, very emotional actually.
When did you know you wanted to go into the field of community and youth, and why?
Oh wow, okay. Show my age now. A long time ago. Probably about 25 years ago. I started doing some arts-based work in a little tiny voluntary sex youth organisation, working with a group of young people, really rough, tough lads. And there was a tragedy in the centre, and because we were doing murals and sort of painting and clay work, the young people started to really open up and talk to me, and it just felt like magic. And what had started out as just a little bit of a hobby, a bit of fun, just became a lifelong passion.
I'm just going to say a quote that one of the students said about you. Okay. So that student said, "Louise promotes praxis and links everything that we do in class into our placement. There are always opportunities for group work, which allows me to mix with other students that I would not normally engage with. It is clear that you provide engaging teaching environment, but how do you ensure that you keep your students engaged in your teaching?"
Ooh, okay. I think it's living my values. As I said, I've been in youth and community practice for sort of 20 odd years. It's all about working with people as equals. It's about empowering people. So there's a lot of dialogue. We do a lot of group work in the sessions. We do a lot of analysis of scenario-based learning. So it's not just abstract ideas and theories and kind of bookwork. It's about taking real life experiences, exploring them, taking that dialogic experience so that students really get to pull apart what's going on for them, what might be going on in the communities they're working in. Because I came from the field, you know, I was a manager of services as well as a face-to-face worker. My approach, I think, has been to really think about the skills that students need to gather, to develop, so that we give them a whole range of different opportunities, so that they are really well prepared then to go into the world of work. So it's not just about reading the theory in a book, it's about making sure that they really explore real life experiences and how that might work for them. I think it's also about, when we're in that lecture environment, for me anyway as a practitioner, it's about being comfortable with being authentic and with being vulnerable. And in 20 odd years of practice, I haven't always got it right, but that's how we learn. And so creating a safe space to explore practice, to explore the real sort of privilege that youth and community practice is, because I'm, as you can probably tell, really passionate about it, but also that if students have got worries or concerns about things, that we explore that and we enable students, all my colleagues that work in a similar way, but we explore those experiences, and hopefully students get comfortable with really reflecting actively on their practice and developing.
We've got to talk about your boots.
You got to talk about the boots.
Yes. You told me before that your boots reflect the real you. Could you explain more about that?
Okay, this is one of a very large collection. Yeah, I love my docs. I spent, as I said, a big portion of my career was spent either being a street-based youth worker or running street-based youth work teams, which is literally taking youth work to young people, whether that's street corners, in fields, at muddy paths, on pavements, in city centres, wherever young people are congregating and gathering. Street-based youth work goes to them. So you need comfortable boots, you need hard-wearing boots because there's a lot of miles being done, and I think that's where my heart still is, really. I make any excuse to get out and do placement visits out in the streets with young people and students. It's who I am. It's taking the practice to young people, and then enjoying the privilege of working with the future.
And looking stylish at the same time.
I don't know, I get some comments. Yeah.